that's covered in rust. We're sleeping in parking lots all covered in dust. Yeah, we're here to remind you, you work for us.
Sorry.
Take a picture.
Hey, David.
Thank you.
What I got. My stupid thing on my water bottle.
At least it's semi-fresh, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right out of the river.
Yeah.
Directions. They had instructions on how to get here.
Well, they had 2 motorcycles.
It is time that we stand up and defend our country! This is ours! We own it! Nobody does! The government does not own this! We're going to be out here for the rest of our lives fighting them if we continue to let them control us and continue to let them make these bills and these stupid laws that we don't get to vote on! Remember, your votes matter. No, they don't. They don't matter. All right, so that was my speech, guys.
We're all here today so we can stand shoulder to shoulder with one another, who are all fighting for the very same thing, which is freedom. To stand next to your brothers and sisters and to know who has your back when the time comes. This right here is us gathering and learning how to love one another for the second time. I mean, you know, we had to have the hippies and everything. We won't go into it. But anyway, this movement that we have all created has restored faith for me into humanity and made me realize that there are so many people who think and feel just like me. And we might all have some different opinions, but we all agree that we all want to be free. And that we're not going to stop unless we are free.
Tiny has taken a beating for so many of us. He has shed blood for us. He has shed tears for us. I personally have taken that man to the emergency room for stitches. He is Antifa enemy number 1. They hate him. Now last summer, we had an event. Oh, now, just going back to Tiny again real quick. Tiny not only is a protector, he also can preach.
Oh yeah!
When he gets the spirit in him, that man can move mountains. And one of my favorite things he ever said to me was one day he was talking to his mom and he was really struggling. And he was telling his mom about it and his mom says, push. You need to push. And he thought, okay, push through it. You know, I got to carry on. I got to hang tough. I got to push through it. And he's telling her more, and she says, push. Push. You got to push. And he thought, what do you mean push? And she says, push. P-U-S-H. Pray until something happens. Push. Now, he told me that story. I never forgot it, and that will stick with me till the day I die. Now, not only is he a target of Antifa, law enforcement likes to pay him some special attention too. You know, he makes a great example for them to set. And after the Summer of Love event last summer, where Antifa again attacked a peaceful rally, and once again, Tiny stood in the breach and protected people from explosives and noxious chemicals being sprayed, body waste being thrown. And for his trouble, he is now facing 11 charges. He's sitting in jail right now, not the least of which 3 counts of felony assault. Now, it's very, very important to note, and I want everybody to listen very carefully to this because this is important. When he was arraigned, the DA could not provide a shred of evidence that he assaulted anybody. Not a shred of evidence. Felony assault carries a minimum of 5 years, people. He's got 3 of them. We need to stand for Tiny now. He stood for all of us.
Yes, he did.
So many times.
They work for us. This is our state. And this is our country.
Right.
This is our house.
And this is our house. Take back your power, Lions. Grow your own produce. Take your meats to local butchers. Shop local and shop small. Take your money out of the bank, because why do you want them to watch what you're doing? Right. Take your children out of school, government-funded schools, take them out.
The truth is a lion. It doesn't need to be defended. Let it loose, and it will defend itself. Let it loose, and it will defend itself. Right on, Nancy. Here we go.
I see live streamers. Independent live streamers. God bless you guys. The real media. Thank you. But I'll tell you where MSM is. They're not up there in a chopper today. Sometimes they are. You know where they're at? They're watching us right now. They are watching us right now. ThePeoplesConvoy.org. That is the website. If you feel like donating, if you feel led to donate, any amount is appreciated. Everything goes to ThePeoplesConvoy.org expenses. We started out in Adelanto, California. I don't know how many of you heard of us. How many of you heard of us? Awesome. So we made a trip east. We made a trip back west. North. It was cold, it was warm, actually it was warm, it was cold, it was colder, and it was coldest, and then it warmed up a little bit. We come back west, we come across the south side, and it got warmer, and it's still warm for me. I love this. I don't like the rain so much, but you know, ThePeoplesConvoy.org, as we were moving east and seeing the overpasses, seeing all the people in the overpasses alongside the road, people are just hungry for the truth. They're hungry for breadcrumbs of truth. For them, it might have been all they had to come up to the road, to stand beside the road, to come out of the overpass, to see us give them breadcrumbs of truth. And for us, traveling through, to see all of them over the overpasses was breadcrumbs of truth for us. It gave us renewed faith and hope, seeing everybody come out.
Enough is enough. When we go back to D.C., we are not the same convoy that went there the first time. We are not the same convoy that left there. We are coming back with teeth and a backbone. And we are going to be heard. That's all there is to it. We are going there and we will be heard. You will not ignore us with your silence. We've got louder horns than you do. We've got bigger, well, some of them, I've seen some military vehicles. I better be careful about that. Somebody got on my live stream the other day, which, let me do a shameless plug. No, just kidding. Somebody got on my live stream the other day when I was talking like this on my live stream. And they said, are you willing to lose your truck for freedom? I said, man, I'm willing to lose my life for freedom. I don't think they understand the sincerity in the hearts of American patriots today. We are totally fed up with tyranny.
Bright and bright.